and I ended up being severely dehydrated. And they told my mother if she had waited one more day to bring me to the hospital, I would have not been here. But she didn't know the extent of what happened to me. So to her, she just thinking like, because I was also working part time at that time, so she was just thinking I was just doing too much. But she didn't know what happened. So her and my brother literally watched me there. They had to give me so many bags of IV fluid, and it was crazy. But I can tell you, after that happened, it changed me. I
Were the
How old
guys
were
definitely
ever
you?
prosecuted?
How old were you?
I was 15 when it happened. I
Okay,
did
hold
not
on.
go to
Oh,
the
god
police.
damn.
Okay,
I
hold
didn't
on,
go.
MJ.
I didn't go to the police. He told me if
Damn.
I went to the police, he was going to have something happen to me and my family, and he knew where I lived and where I worked. So I never went to the police. It got handled years later, the non-legal way, but it
Oh
ended up
yeah,
being
nigga, rest in piss, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, rest in piss. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. Piss on his grave. Fuck him. Yeah, fuck him.
Let her
it, it
finish.
got
Go ahead, Kiki.
it got handled the non-legal way. I'll just leave that there because again, I don't ever want to be yeah. But
Yeah, fuck him.
it definitely
Yeah.
changed me.
Right.
And the thing was back then, at the time when everything was going on, my parents was like going through their own separation. So they didn't even know what I had been through, even what I was doing privately around this time when I was getting to like my 16th year. I was drinking, I was smoking, but they didn't know that because at that time, like they was going through their own stuff. So they wasn't
Right.
paying attention to me. And then on top of that, I'm helping my mom with my brother. So it's like everybody's just living their own life, but nobody knows like, hey, your daughter's dealing with a 22-year-old man and she's only 15, 16. Oh, she's being abused by this man. So at that point, I felt like I wanted to take my journey in my hands. So at that point, I no longer trusted men. I didn't even, at that point, I didn't really care about myself too much either. So I was just living life, drinking, smoking, and it was breaking to a point where after that whole dehydration incident and then me one day just really, y'all call it a crash out now, I call it just a breakdown. And I
Right.
was screaming and I was crying and I'm just like, I don't want to be this way. I don't want to be in the streets. I just want to know what it's like to feel safe, which is why I always have this thing where I say I want to know what it's like to feel protected because I never knew what that felt like. And I'm
Right.
saying that as me being 35, about to be 36. I don't know what it means to be protected by a man. I do not know
Right.
what that feels like. I've never known that feeling because I've
And
always had to protect myself. So when we speak to these topics, like understand whether you are a male or a female, you go through it, it's gonna change you.
Yeah.
Hopefully not for the worst, but this shit is something and it's still happening. So this
So
ain't even something we need to tread lightly with.
so TT, with your experiences, right? With this experience for one, like, I have three daughters. So like that's a mother's fear, right? How do you think that, like, with your experience, how you would be able to help like some younger women like that can help prevent them from kind of being in a situation that that you were in.
right,
Well,
right.
well, in my experience, like offline, I've counseled a lot of like people that I know their kids
Okay.
because some of them have gone through stuff in their family, and then there's even people that I know that went through things when they was younger. So my approach is we have to recognize the predatorial signs in people. And that's not
Right.
something that we really pay attention to. Like a lot of people will prey on your weakness or prey on the fact that you're looking to fill that emptiness in you. Because back
Right.
then, I was trying to fill the emptiness of my family, going through the separation, family not being bothered with us, and just me just trying to function through life. So I'm looking for me or looking for portions of what will bring me comfort in other people. We
Right.
have to learn how to teach our children wholeness without looking to other people. We have to teach how to love themselves so that they're not so desperate for the first person that smiles or offers you
Yes.
something. And then the comfortability, because sometimes, I hate to say this, sometimes parents be so caught up in their own journey and what they got going on, they're not leaving room for conversation to happen where they feel safe enough to say, hey, this is happening to me. I'm going through this because everything is so like school, work, bills, food, making sure they're not really paying attention to what's really going on. So far as the people that have gone through it, the only thing I can say is that for, especially with the youth today, because everything is so programmed via social media, like there has to be room for conversation and dialogue. There needs to be a safety net because there's a lot of kids that may be going through stuff at
Right.
school. Like there's even been a case where I knew someone whose kid was being assaulted at school by another student who was older.
Wow.
And that was horrible, like, because the way the school was, it's broken up into three different schools, and the kid was like 14, 15, and this person was a senior who literally was 18 years of age, about to be 19. So when that came about, it's like, granted the parent felt bad about what happened, but it's like, listen, in the day, predators don't have to be the slimy looking ones or the scary looking ones. It could be a regular everyday person, because we always give trauma an image. And that's another thing we got to stop doing, because the person that's a predator could be the person that looks like a person that will help you across the street, a business person, whatever, a doctor, a friend. It could be anybody. So it's about recognizing predatorial signs, people that want to be too close to you, that want to know too much about you. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me, if that was something that happened to like a child of mine, I know for me, there would be no link I would go to if we can do it the legal way, fine. But 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna make it legal. I'm gonna get you up out of here. I'm gonna
Right.
handle you
But
myself. Cause no.
but the thing about that, how can we notice the signs of our child um
From
that's
abuse.
probably went through it and they haven't came and talked to you about it? So do anybody know the signs that we can watch out for?
Yes.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yes. The
like
one thing I
kids.
will, yes, I will definitely say look for changes in behavior,
Yeah.
because something in them is going to change. Where they may have seemed free spirited and open and want to be around people, they're not going to be like that once that happens. They're going to be a little bit more to themselves. They're not going to be the same. So if you recognize that your child is usually outgoing and welcoming and engaging to people, and they start to go through a moment where they want to be themselves more, there's something going on that they're protecting in themselves because they don't feel comfortable to talk to nobody. Then, with that also being said, you got to be mindful of, how they communicate with you. Like if they used to be around a specific person and now they just seem, standoffish, or, they don't seem like they want to be around them too much, where before it was different, look for that. Now, everything else, as far as other underlying signs, you have to really just pray that your child is open and willing to say, hey, this is happening to me, but it has to be from a non-judgmental space. Because sometimes you can say, well, why didn't you touch? It's like, no, that's the worst. That's the worst thing you can actually ask your kids. Don't ever say, well, why didn't you? Don't say that. If your child
Mhm.
ever comes to you and says that happened, hug them. If you're a praying person, pray with them and say, I don't care how long this is going on. I'm gonna support you through it. I'm gonna help you through it. Do you want to get counseling? Whatever it is you want me to do, we will do that. But you have to leave it to where it's a non-judgmental confession, because that's where a lot of older people
Mhm.
mess up. Don't say, oh, why didn't you say? Don't get I Be calm, because that's what they need. They're gonna feed off your energy, especially if they're babies. They're gonna feed off you. So you have to be calm, comfort them. I don't care if they want to lay in the bed
Mhm.
with you for the rest of the week, after they tell you the rest of the month. You let them know, like, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna protect. I'm sorry that if you felt like I knew and didn't do anything. Give them the encouragement to know that they can be safe with you, and that moving forward, you will do everything you can to protect them.
And they can tell you anything. Like, don't ever
Hmm.
that tell me everything. You real close with your kids. You have a bond with your kids. You'll know the change. You'll know it. You can tell when your
Yeah.
child upset. You can tell when your child is sad, mad, all that stuff. You
But
can.
as but I'm saying, okay, so we need to watch out for the signs. You said the biggest thing if they start acting different. Um,
Yes.
so how can, as a parent, like you said, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to word it right. We have to, like you said, we have to comfort our child and let them know that it's okay. Say what you feel. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing about it is, how do you deal with if it's a family member?
Oh man.
Oh, that's the
Oh
worst
man.
when it's a family member. That is the worst. But
But
you
you
know
gotta
what?
understand statistics is majority of the time it is family.
Hmm.
That's the crazy part.
Hmm.
That's true. A
Hmm.
lot of times it is, because it's something it's, I don't want to say it's hereditary, but it's a practice behavior from generation to generation. So, like for
Hmm.
example, if an uncle touches on a child, well, what happened to that uncle? And then what happens to the person that did what they did to them? Because sometimes it's literally a passed down inherited action that no one ever put a stop to, because it's always that mentality, oh, what happens in this house stays in this house. Or, oh no, like this just can't be true. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Hmm.
different way. But when it's family, you have to put your foot down. Like you have to hold that, because you already know there's going to be the family members that stand in solidarity with you. Then it's going to be the ones that sit up here and be like, "Oh no, y'all are lying." You have to be ready to put your shield of war on, because you may have different reactions. But then, sadly, sometimes once it's going to side with that family member, have gone through things or know things themselves, and you got to be prepared for who knew what and never said nothing, because sometimes that happens too.
Right, right.
I'll be honest, like in my family, a lot of stuff came through the family as we got older about people that was touched off with certain people. We was like, what? It's crazy. But it do eventually come out and then it might people might have said something when they was a lot younger, but people just be like, they'll never do that or brush it off or not paying no attention. Then as they get older, and then a lot of the time when it's the people that actually done those things, the people, something wrong with them now. Oh,
Okay, let me take it down a U-turn. What if the child come to you and say that, oh, uncle, well, such and such did something to me, and then they didn't do it?
hmm.
Say that
You
question
gotta, you
again.
gotta, you gotta ask questions. You gotta get to the bottom of it. You just can't.
Right.
You gotta get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
And
I
then, and
was
then if
saying,
your child lying, you gotta address your child and let them know that that's not right. You can't put that type of, what I'm saying, accusation on somebody. You just got to do that type of stuff because that can cause a lot of problems with a child, like somebody. Because I believe some families do go through that. Some situations are like that where a child does lie, but I ain't gonna ignore it.
Right.
I ain't gonna say she just lying or he lying because they can't. I'm not gonna
I'm acting
ignore it.
first, talk. I'm acting first. Oh well, I
Yeah, it's
apologize,
definitely gonna
basically.
get addressed, and I'm gonna ask and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like we get to the bottom of it. Don't ignore that.
right, right.
But then I'm on my child
But
ass
I'm saying, what if
afterwards
the
for
child
sure.
is
Hell
lying?
yeah, because you don't lie about no shit like that. Because
Right. Hell
when
no.
it finally happened, then nobody's gonna be able to believe what you're saying because you
Right.
lied about it at first.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I want to say, if I open up a door to anybody that's in the chat, I apologize. Like I say, up on the round table, we talk about everything to help see the light. If somebody needs some help, you know what I'm saying, or try to deal with it, because somebody might be going through something that's in their life and don't know how to deal with it. So we talk about everything. So if this subject here touch you or open up a door, we do apologize, but we do talk about all kind of stuff up here to try to help somebody, through a journey that they didn't have no help. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say this, Miss Renee? I want because I got to get ready to go, but because we talking about it, and y'all, I know people do talk to their kids, and they do have an understanding. You feel like your kid is still tell you. Sometimes the kids still won't tell the parents. So to have a better talk with your kids is to give them some numbers, in case they won't even
Mm,
tell you that they can still reach out somewhere else.
mm-hmm. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Because at the end of the day, like I say, it does follow you from a child to an adult, and it could really ruin your life. Thank God some people uh do come out of it and can move on, but then we got people that do not move on.
Yeah, some people don't unalive themselves, Miss Renee. They done took their
Yeah,
life out over
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know.
That's definitely true. And TT, I'm glad you shared your story, and I'm so sorry that happened to you,
Yeah.
because like I said, some people keep it bottled up inside and don't let it out. And that's why we made a place to where you could be able to talk about things, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to help, one another. But
Right, you got to let it out.
that's
I think
sad.
with anything, you got to talk about it. Just find
Yes,
somebody that you can trust and talk to them about it.
right, right.
Well, I definitely wanted to come up because, like, unfortunately, there's a lot of things that come up as serious issues that I actually went through. So now that I'm in the space where talking about it is kind of therapeutic, and I just be hoping
Right.
that what I say or what I talk about helps open the eyes of people, because you never know one what people went through. And then if
Exactly.
there's a way to stop cycles, people talking about what they went through, it may spark a thought like maybe I seen this, or maybe someone I know started acting this way. It doesn't even have to even be, your kids. It could be a friend. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully by having these conversations and these dialogues, it sparks something.
Like
But
half
that's
of the
all I
people in
wanted
the
to
chat
say.
today don't talk to their kids. Believe that? Half of the people
Right.
like to have a whole conversation with their children. My child is grown, but if I had one after this talk, I would definitely be going right in there having that talk.
Exactly. You got to. Whether they're a boy or girl, you got to have these type of talk with them to let
Right.
them know. Look, don't ever be afraid. And no matter what somebody tell you, well, they gonna do something to me. It don't
Hmm.
matter. You still tell me. You
Right,
let
because
me
my
know.
mama used to always tell me that. She said, "I don't care if they're gonna take me out. You tell me anyway." My mama
It,
definitely used to ask. My mama always asked me because
right.
something happened to her. So since something happened to her, because my mom was a teen mom, and something happened to her, she tried to take me to the gynecologist before it was my time, because that's just how bad she wanted to know. She was checking on me like, is they you sure they don't lie to me, like you don't. She didn't care if they said they was gonna unalive her. She was like, you tell me. My mama was definitely on that hype.
Right. You got to. We got to. But I thank you so much, TT. I really
Appreciate you,
do
I
thank
do
TT.
you.
too, TT.
And
Thank
it
you for
was,
Y'all
sharing your
are
story
you
because
welcome.
you didn't
know.
have to. And I know you healed from it because you were able to talk about it. So that's how I
Mm-hmm.
know for a
Mm-hmm.
fact that you're able to, what I'm saying, you're healed,
Yes.
you're able to speak. And I salute you
Yes.
for coming out and being the woman that you are today. You're very strong. Every time you come up here and express your stories and tell us your stories, you're strong. You're a strong person.
You're a
And I
strong
salute you
person.
for
Hmm.
being the person
Exactly.
that you are today, the woman that you are today.
Yes, yes,
I
yes, yes.
appreciate y'all. Well, I'm gonna get
That's
out of here. I didn't want to take up y'all time or nothing. I just wanted to
No,
offer
you
my two
good.
cents.
no,
Yeah.
you good.
Thank you
This
for
is what
coming
the
up and
round table
sharing.
for.
Yeah.
That's what the round table is for. It's to talk and you know what I'm saying and get things out. Some people hold stuff for a long time and don't, you know what I'm saying, don't get it out and don't know how to get it out. So this is what this table is for. That's what we talk about. We talk about all kind of stuff, different stuff, you know, and help one another. It's not about the drama. It's about trying to help one another, men and women. So I thank you so much. I really do.
Well, thank y'all for having me. I love what y'all are doing. This is powerful. So keep going. Don't stop this time, Miss Renee, because I hated it when you stopped the last time. So please keep this up. We need this, okay?
No,
But
we
much
gonna
love
no,
to
we
you
gonna
all.
keep going. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna
Thank y'all,
keep
ladies. I'm
going.
gonna drop with TT. But appreciate
Hey,
Okay.
Peace.
thank you, ladies, for coming up. Thank you.
Thank
Good night,
y'all.
y'all.
Good night.
And good night. Sorry, ladies, good night. Have a good night. And I'm gonna share something with y'all. I know a lot of y'all be like, talk period, talk always this, talk always that. But let me let y'all know. Sometimes I gotta understand people act certain ways for a reason. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell y'all my story. I'm gonna tell y'all the story about the reason why I'm so serious and the reason why I don't deal with a lot of people and the reason why a lot of shit. So when I was 5 and 6 years old, my mom went to the army, right? So oh yeah, because I'm gonna walk out the house because my kids don't know this story. But anyhow, I'm gonna get in my car. So we remind you, I have siblings. It's three of us on my mom's side, but I'm the only girl on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So my brother was young; he was a baby, so he got to go with my mom, to North Carolina at the time. My brother got to go with my maternal grandmother, which is everybody already know that the kids are closer to the maternal grandmother always. And
Mm-hmm.
then me to go to my granddaddy's people, which is my great aunt. So that's who I got put with for a couple years, right? And then like you the girl, you would think the girl would be somewhere, I know my auntie and all that good stuff, but it didn't hit the same. You know what I'm saying? It was cool because she took care of me, whatever the case is. But I went through some shit the time I was there. So she had three kids. She had two boys and a girl, right? And so the girl is the one who actually abused me. You hear me okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The girl is the one who actually abused me, right? So I was 5 this time. I was in kindergarten. Um, and she was in middle school, so it had to be like 7th to 8th grade. And the only reason I know that is because I ended up going to that school, and those are the only two grades that I know. So at the time, I don't really know. She was like 12 or 13. So yeah, she would beat my ass to death. Like she would get a belt, she would beat me with this belt to the point like she broke the belt on me. It was that bad. And then she was like, if you say anything to anybody, I'm gonna beat your ass again. I'm gonna beat your ass. So I never told nobody. I just had whips or whatever the case is. I never said nothing to nobody. Never. I used to go to my my great granny house down the street until she got out of school. Never told her. Never told nobody. Right. So one day, now mind you, Mama Turner Granny, she was still around. You know, she would come to certain things I had coming going on, but she can only just take care of one child at the moment. So um one day I had went to the doctor. My aunt took me to the doctor for like my yearly checkup, right? So of course, like you know how they undress you to check you and all that stuff. This day when I went, they seen like I was bruised up. I had webs on all on my legs and stuff because y'all know I'm light, so I bruise easily. Like I had webs and everything all over my legs and stuff. And they was like asking her and questioning her. She was like, I don't know, which she really didn't. My aunt didn't know. She didn't. And I just kept on saying, I don't know. I don't know how I got there. I don't know how I got there. Never said nothing. None of that shit. So that was, of course, by the time I went to school, they had social worker involved. They had all these people involved trying to figure out how the fuck I got all these whips and shit on my legs, shit like this. So my granny still tell me this story to this day. She said the social workers had to trick me into telling them who the fuck did that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So then they find out it was her or whatever. So where I'm getting to is the reason I'm so vocal and the reason I am the way I am today because the moment that I was vocal and they found out, the shit stopped. So
Mm.
yeah, it stopped. She couldn't do it. As soon as it happened, as soon as that shit, because she used to say, you better not say nothing. So I'm fearful. You know what I'm saying? She beat my ass. She done broke a belt. How you break a belt on somebody? That's how bad it was.
Damn. Damn.
That's how bad. She used to
Damn.
like touch on my, private everything, all kinds of like she used to do a lot of bullshit. She used to have me watching porn. Like I'm 5, y'all, 5 and 6 fucking years old. And that's why I'm not so promiscuous. So everybody is not like that. I'm not. Let
Right.
everybody touch on me and fuck on me. Like I'm just not like that. But that's why I'm so vocal today, is because all I can think of is like when I finally spoke up, everything stopped. So it's kind of like that's why I don't hold a lot of shit in today because of that shit. When I was holding it, shit just kept happening. She kept beating my ass every chance she got, like just angry. And then to this day, this bitch is fucking bipolar, schizophrenic,
Do you say
and that
anything to her?
today,
Yes, today.
nah,
Do she be
nah.
even do she come around you?
We don't be. She's on my granddaddy side. I'm going closer to my mom's side, so I really don't go on that side like that. And then like the normal times that I seen her, like we would not, because I would probably beat her ass. My mom was so pissed off. My mom wanted to do something to her. It was bad, because you gotta understand, like your kid over here, you over here, you get that call, and you all the way in another motherfucking state.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it's kind of like reason why, like I did therapy like a couple years ago, but it wasn't in regards to this. It's in regards to another, miscarriage or
Right.
whatever.
Right. Right.
But when I was talking to the therapist, she was like, I could tell you it doesn't bother you anymore. And it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, only thing that I did take away from that situation is I'm very vocal. I speak how I feel because I went through something where when I was shutting the fuck, I was getting the fuck beat out of me.
Right. And see, and
Saying,
that's another thing. We need to notice stuff like that because even today it's still happening. That type of stuff is happening today. And
yeah,
people are not noticing stuff like that. That's how some of these young ladies get so frustrated with kids, and kids get hurt when you're not paying attention to your kids. When somebody's doing something to your child, we as parents have to keep an eye on everything that goes on with our kids, so we can know. Now, what if she would have hurt you? What if you would have got hurt?
X.
Praise God that you didn't get hurt. Let me shout out Jaleesa. Thank you for the super chat, Mama. I appreciate that. Anybody feel free. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free. We would thank you so much if you do. Even if you don't want to donate, you can get a membership for $2.99. We starting some real stuff over here. This is
Thanks
real.
to everybody in the chat. Yeah.
We're doing some real stuff. We talk about real life stuff over here. And like I say, if you can support drama, you can support real life talk. Cause that's what we do over
Hmm.
here. We do grown folk stuff over here. We do it once a week. And I don't see nothing wrong with y'all. Y'all could put $1.99. It's the fact that you showing, hell, 99 cents. It's the fact that you showing that you support us, what we're doing. But back to thing. But that's just like, what I'm saying, when how women's are killing off their kids. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry I'm going down another road because that's what we
It's
do over
okay.
here. We go down we talk about everything. But that's how these women's are allowing their kids, other people taking their kids, they taking their kids off yourself. If you don't want your child, if you don't want to deal with kids, it's plenty people in this world that don't have kids that you could just give your child away and you can go about your life. Or you can take your
Uh-huh.
kids and put them in foster care. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I don't get this concept of people taking their kids' life so that they can still be on this earth living. If you don't want them, send them to me, God dang it. Send them to me. I'll be Mother Goose. She got so many kids, she don't know what to do. I don't mind. But stop taking these babies' life. Stop taking your own kids' life. Stop listening to your child when they come at you and tell you that somebody is harming them. You got to. We got people and it's not a color thing, but we got black people doing stuff that they don't normally do. Cause back in the day when stuff happened, we used to say, "Oh, that's a white person that did that right there." Now you can't
Everybody.
say that.
Yeah.
You can't say
Yeah.
that anymore because our own kind is doing this to their kids. If you're not happy with your children, if you got an attitude problem and you want to beat on your child, or you take your child to somebody else's house and they beat on your child, you as a parent have to stand up for these babies. You have to. Black women, come on. We know better. We know better. Stop letting this
Yeah.
stuff happen. Stop sitting back and your neighbor's over there tearing her kids up and she know, what I'm saying? She doing wrong. You supposed to go over there. Hey, listen, Miss Johnson, Miss Jackson, Miss Delaware, whoever you is, you know what you're doing is wrong. Now, this is my last time coming over here telling you about you beating on this child. I'm going to have to do something about it. But see, now we don't say stuff like that no more. We don't get involved. It ain't none of my business. Yes, it is your business. Yes, it is. You got a family member that's doing that. You need to pull them to say, hey, cuzzo, listen. We ain't grow up like that. Don't you be doing that to your child. That's just how the mother who killed her kids and put them in the freezer
Sick, man.
for 2 years.
Sick. Yeah.
How a family member did not notice that the babies wasn't here no more, that she had them in the freezer for 2 years. Come on, y'all.
And I want
Come on.
to say, and I stand 10 toes down on this. And if it offends you, I don't care about what I'm going to say. I don't respect no woman who cannot take care of her kids, who cannot put their kids first. None of that.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Come
I
on.
cannot do it. I can't relate.
Come on. Come
I
on.
don't respect women like that. If I see a
Come
woman
on.
doing that in my, I can't respect you. That's the lamest shit ever. I tell everybody every day, my biggest accomplishment was my kids.
Let's go.
Because they come in your life, they change your life. You got to work around what your kids got going on. When you have kids, your shit stop. It's not, it's doable, y'all. It's not hard. It's doable. If you gotta go get assistance for a couple years to become a better person, do that
Mm-hmm.
shit. But make yourself a better person. But don't sit down and lay down and have kids if you ain't gonna do nothing but mistreat them. Don't do that shit. I don't respect no fucking woman that's a lame ass motherfucking mama, and I stand on that. I don't.
Let's
I'ma
go.
always
Let's
stand on that
go.
because I know as a woman, as a mother, easy it can be. It's
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
hard.
It's
It's
not.
not. Y'all make it hard. If you beating on your kids, abusing your kids, doing all this shit to your kids, I don't respect it. I don't.
Right.
Not at all.
Right.
I'm never gonna
Right.
respect it. I'm not. It's
And
lame because you didn't have to have that kid. You didn't have to say
you
if you
can
knew you
really
wasn't ready, it's different avenues. Saying you gotta go kill the baby, but it's different avenues. Get with your family and ask them, can they help you take care of the child until you get what you want to get?
mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't respect it at all. But salute to the mothers who stand 10 toes down for their kids, who put their kids first, who sacrifice all that shit. I salute you for that. But any other mother that don't do that type of shit, I can't respect it, and I never will respect it because it's lame as hell to me.
Right.
It
That's
is.
right. That's right. You sitting up here, you sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? You could go clubbing all the doggone time and you
Whew.
could be, you know what I'm saying? Or you could get up on this YouTube and be, but you ain't being no mother to your child is running out, just going crazy when you could be taking care of your child. You could take care.
Yeah.
You could be on YouTube and take care of your child. You could be working and take care of your child. You could be out clubbing and take care of your child. But if you don't have
Facts.
your child, let them go. If you can't handle a child, let them go. Don't
Just
take
like
it.
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead, boo. Go ahead.
Just like y'all think we always say it's deadbeat dads, it's deadbeat mamas out here too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them. And what
Mm-hmm.
make it so
Mm-hmm.
bad for me is guess what? I don't give a damn if y'all sit down and lay with a man and they supposed to take $200. Let me tell y'all something. I don't when I had my kids, them talk kids. I don't give a fuck
Mm-hmm.
about what they daddy doing and ain't doing. I
Mm-hmm.
still gotta do it. I don't give a damn about none
Mm-hmm.
of that. I still gotta take
Exactly.
care of that. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, them my kids.
Let's go.
You
Let's
still
go.
got to do it. Don't depend on nobody else. Depend on you to make sure your kids got and want and need whatever they, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. It's okay. Like,
Yep,
fuck all
it
that
is.
extra depending on somebody else. You still got to get out there. You still got to do that shit yourself no matter fucking what.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Just saying, it's not just do it. I understand it takes two people and all that, but I guarantee you, all my kids that could tell y'all one thing, I don't call them for nothing. Whatever they do is what they do, but you'll never see me pick up the phone and be like, hey, I need this, I'm not that mother, they're my kids. Whatever
Mm-hmm.
needs to happen, gonna happen.
Gonna happen. That's right. That's why I always say women walk around here talking about, oh, I don't got no job, I ain't got no money. Yes, you do. You walk with your money every day. Every day
Yeah.
you walk with your money. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, I can't say I don't respect some women that go out here and prostitute because you know what? If they gotta do what they gotta do to, uh, uh, to take care of their kids, hell, 100 do it. My grandmama always say a woman should never be broke. You got something. You sit on it every day. You sit on it every day. So therefore, you can't sit and say you can't feed your kids. Cause I respect you more if you go out here and hoe like you want to, but you hoeing for your kids. Ain't nobody should be starving. Somebody talk about you. Oh well, my baby's eating. They got a roof over their head. They got a roof over their head, but see, we got mothers that don't do that. See, we got the young mothers, and we're not talking down on you, young ladies, or
No, no, you
anybody.
go.
Not talking down on you. We're just saying we can change the world, y'all. If the women just do what they supposed to do and stop putting your all in a man. Because sometimes there are some, and I'm not saying all, that's gonna leave you. They might leave you because they want to go be with somebody else. They might leave you because they might pass away. You gotta think. If this man leave me, how am I gonna survive? You gonna always survive long as you
Facts.
got that package walking with you. You gonna survive. You gonna make a way for them babies. That's the thing. You can't get frustrated because you know what? You want it. If you got a baby right here, well, then it's a gift from God. Babe, these kids are a gift from God. You got these babies. You had a chance. And I don't believe in abortions. Oh no, I don't believe in abortions. You know what I'm saying? But if you laid up and have fun, that means you can stay up and take care of these babies. You can take care of these babies. You ain't there's no excuse. Because first of all, you could have did something to protect yourself to keep you from getting pregnant.
Hello.
But you didn't. It was feeling too good. You weren't thinking. You should have thought before you laid down and put y'all
Mm-hmm.
antenna up. You know what I'm saying? So you should have thought about that. Hold on, I could get pregnant. I ain't got no protection. He ain't got no protection. I don't want no babies because I don't want to be the one that had to sit around and do it. But then when the baby get here, you say, "Shit, I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated." Take him to your cousin. Cousin, can you take care of him, or take him to the what the adoption agency.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take your frustration out on these babies cause life is beating you down. Life gonna beat you down regardless if you have a baby or not. It's gonna beat you down. So if it beat you down while you got your baby, that means you gotta stand up and be stronger than what you already supposed to be. You don't do that. Sometimes men, you know what I'm saying, men can't take us women sometimes because we could be so harsh. We could be harsh. And that's why sometimes men leave. But then don't clap your hand, men, or say amen. No, don't do that. Because at the end of the day, if you leave, that means you still got to take care of that child. Because you should have covered it up, and you know you shouldn't have had no baby. Now this woman got to struggle, and when it's your baby too. So come
Facts.
on, we got to get it together. We got to
Facts.
get it together.
And it may
You
start
know,
off. It might start off hard. Like I said, parenting don't come with no guide. But you
you
gotta sit
don't.
there. You gotta sit there. You gotta figure that shit out. You do. Just figure it
You
out. And
do.
then when you figure it out, you're gonna be like, damn, this wasn't as bad as I thought. Once you figure it
Mhm.
out,
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
because it's not.
Mhm.
It's not.
It's not that hard.
My mom used to
It's
tell
not
me
that
all the
hard.
time when it come to dressing your kids and stuff. Let's say you got a mom that always look good and her kids look bad. My mom said the first thing they gonna do is look at them kids first.
And your
They
kids
gonna look at them
are
kids
your.
first.
When you in public, that's one thing. Me and my wife, we always one thing. I don't care if I'm looking regular. My babies,
Okay.
oh, they gonna be looking fly as hell. Cause there is no way in hell I'm gonna be out here in these streets and I got the latest Jordan and all this right here, but my baby's hair ain't combed and all. No, 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 no. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. Cause your kids is how they say the represent of you.
You.
So
Yep.
if
That's
your
what they
baby's
say.
looking good, motherfucker, like, and you looking good, they're gonna know you doing what you supposed to do as a mother. If you could buy yourself a $200 pair of sneakers, damn it, you could buy them damn kids one too. You could do that. It's just
Oh,
we just got women. We got to get it together.
Yeah.
We got to get it together. We got to stop doing this. We got to stop hurting these babies. You got to stop having all these kids. These young girls these day and time. The most kids I've been seeing have 10 and 11 kids, knowing doggone well they don't need them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
Knowing they don't need
my
them,
sister
but you
found
still
that.
having a baby year after year, every year. The kids are a year
Like,
apart, year apart.
ooh.
But then when the kids get to a certain age and making all the doors, and you want to say, "Shut the hell up, go sit down." No, no, don't. You want to have all these babies.
Mhm. And don't y'all know the best feeling in the world is when your kids tell you that you the best thing ever happened to them?
Hmm.
Come on now.
Good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Great feeling. Yeah, yeah.
Till you see
I be
your
asking my
child
kids
grow up
outside, I
and
be like, would
they
you
feel
change
somebody.
me? I'm like, would you trade me? They be like, no, no. I be like, why? Because of this, because of that, because of this. Because when they know, they know. Y'all gotta understand if don't nobody else love you, your kids gonna be the main ones gonna love you unconditionally. Period.
Unconditionally.
You start that bond the moment they what is it? Whenever they what is they when they get in your stomach is what I'm trying to say. When they
Mm-hmm,
feedals
mm-hmm,
and stuff, that's when that bond starts. It
mm-hmm.
does. It
Yep.
does. Like I just do right by the kid. If you want to have kids, and my cousin got 7 kids. I can't say one thing bad about her parenting. Not one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not one thing, because she do a hell of a good job to have 7 fucking kids. Just know that.
Yep.
She
Yep.
do. Some people can have that many kids and do good, but if you feel like you can't, if you have one kid and you just know it's a struggle, just stop there. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. And if you know you fertile, I advocate for the IUD. Go get an IUD. Put it in there. Take it. It's okay. If you know you want to have, unprotected sex and you know you don't want to get pregnant, protect yourself the best way you can. Do
Right.
it.
That's right. Do it. Do it. Yeah. Do
Do
it.
it. You don't have to buy them kids and then don't know what to do with them, and then you over here stressing and you don't know if you coming or going, and it's fucking with your mental and all that. No, like I'm gonna be honest, my child finna be grown next year. I'm gonna be toe up when I ain't got no kid. I don't know. I ain't gonna say I'm be toe, but I'm not gonna know what to do with my life because my life been around my kids.
Mm. Let's go.
Be bored as hell when I ain't got sports and shit going on. I'll be like, what am I gonna do? Because I had to adjust. I'm just now getting to the point like a couple years ago, my kids old enough to be at home. My daughter finna be 17 to be at home by themselves and be able to stay home by and not get to go out to that age when you go to the grocery store by yourself, you can go here by yourself, you can go there by yourself. That's a good feeling. But just to do those small things is cool. But it's kind of like when they get older and all that, it's a different feeling. Like when my child hit 13, I was like, damn, you about to be grown. That shit came fast. I feel like she just
Come
turned
fast.
13
Yep.
last year.
It comes fast. It comes fast.
Like
Yep.
for real. Like that shit come quick.
Yep.
It's
It
kind of
do.
like once your kids get out the house, you have to start over and figure out now it's just you. Now you got to figure out a whole new lifestyle now because you're so used to doing this for 18 plus years. And now that's over with. It's kind of like now it's time to something different, find something to do. But during that time when you have kids, you gotta put your life on. I'm not saying you can't go out and do shit. I'm not saying that, but it's a lot of things you have to make sacrifices for. You just do.
Right.
You just
Right.
do. And it's
You do.
okay.
You do. You do.
It's okay. But keep a strong bond with them kids, like we've been saying. Talk to your kids. Tell your kids they can be open. Let them know that you the person that they can come talk to.
Right.
Period. Understand that. You want to be able to look at your child and know if they having a bad day or know something wrong. I can look at my kids and know something ain't right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me too.
That's how it should be. Yeah, yeah. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. But I salute to all everybody that's doing what they supposed to do. saying continue to keep going, keep continue to keep motivating yourself, motivating your kids, keep pushing them to become better people, even become a better person than you are. Not saying that you're a bad person, but you want to see them be greater. Period.
Right, right,
Just period.
right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, we haven't reached our well, we passed our 2 hour mark. We want to thank everybody for coming out, sitting up in here talking with us. Thank everybody for sharing a lot. MJ, thank you for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Jaleesa, for the $5 super chat. We do
Shout out to
appreciate
everybody that
y'all.
donated. Yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, we are here every Wednesday. The Women's Roundtable is here every Wednesday. We have to send prayers out to our other co-host. She wasn't able to make it tonight. Um, Her daughter was in a car accident. You know, our prayers go out to her for a speedy recovery. She's good though. But
Shout out to her.
yeah, and like I said, we're here every Wednesday. We do have the men's roundtable coming. So hopefully it will be next week. But I'll know we will know if it's gonna come next week or not. So but we thank y'all so much for supporting the roundtable. We trying to get it off the ground. We trying to get it. Okay.
We trying to get
we,
it. And we
we trying
appreciate
to
y'all
get
for pulling up and rocking with us every
yes.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Um, Say something. Talk. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, I appreciate y'all for pulling up and rocking with us. I didn't really know what the round table was gonna be, but y'all know this is kind of my lane, just talking stuff like this. I'm open to it. I appreciate y'all for always rocking with your girl. I do. So yeah, hopefully a lot of the stories that were shared tonight, y'all take this and just understand why certain people probably go through what they go through, or they appear to be how they. Not saying that, you know what I'm saying, it's an excuse, but you know what I'm saying, everybody come from different walks of life. Everybody done been through trauma. People just handle things differently. So, you know, I appreciate everybody who is strong enough to come on here and share their stories with us, because you don't have to. Some people might not be able to because they are still traumatized or they are still hurt behind it. But it takes a strong individual to come on here and let people know what they have been through and what they have overcame, or what they overcame or come, whatever the case is. But just know that people are rocking with you no matter what you've been through, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what you might be going through now, what you went through in the past. Understand everybody has a story. Everybody. Some people are just strong enough to talk about it. Some people are just not ready. But when they do become ready and they do get the time to speak about it, I'm sure they will. Don't never down nobody about anything they have been through. Don't ever. Just encourage them people, motivate them, and let them know you strong. You can do better. You gonna get there. Period. And sometimes people just need that. Just need that. That's it. It don't take much. They just need somebody to tell them something motivating or encourage them so they can come up out that dark ass stage that they probably in. Yeah. Every Wednesday, y'all. If y'all have topics or anything that y'all would like us to talk about, please feel free to drop them in the comments or in the chat, the comments after the live, or in the chat, or get with me or Miss Renee or Patina personally. Send us a message and let us know. Like, I'm happy to talk about it. I'm sure the ladies are happy to talk about it as well. And yeah, but y'all already know, I love being the biggest co-host. And Miss Renee just left me, Auntie Renee just left me up here. But yeah, so I don't know if she want to do an outro or what, but if not, if she want me to do it, I can end it. It's up to her. But I don't know if she want to come back and say anything or not.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Okay. Because I was like, I can end it if you want me to. But
Oh, okay.
um, yeah, we appreciate y'all. Just
I
make sure that
sure
y'all are
do.
here with us next weekend. I mean, next weekend, next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern, and 4. whatever type specific. Yeah.
Yes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Hit the
If
like
nobody
button.
told y'all they love you today, know that we love y'all and we appreciate y'all for rocking out with us every Wednesday. So we'll see y'all next week.
Y'all.
Bye y'all. As always, if nobody ever told y'all they love you today, know that Miss Renee is saying, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I thank those who rock with me, come and sit in this chat with me, even if you're in here for 2 minutes. The idea that you had the thought to come in and chat with Miss Renee. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. And I tell you, I would trade y'all for the world.
So when y'all enter Miss Renee building, you know how we doing this shit. You know how we coming. We on grown folks shit. As I ease, slide through these YouTube streets, I wonder what this red hat playing for me. A couple arguing, couple cussing, but it don't mean nothing. I wonder what a grown folks thugging. Miss Renee go live and give it a try and watch the whole troll film come slide. Nobody told you that they love you, you know we do. You can pick, you can choose, but you know we the crew. We having grown folks talk. Yeah. We having grown folks talk. We ain't on no bullshit. We having grown folks talk. If you ain't on that, get from around us. We having grown folks talk. Content grown folks all off of me, but we having grown folks talk. Miss Renee got it rocking now. We on grown folks talk. We see through all your childish things. We having grown folks talk. Ooh, yeah.